Am I the asshole refusing to tell my best friend why I stopped talking to her after she keeps going after guys I like? Oh shit. Am I the asshole for refusing to stop talking to my best friend's ex? Left his wedding band at home. Welcome to Reddit with Sky on Saturdays, and today we're gonna be reading Am I the Asshole? But let's just get started with it, okay? Am I the asshole for wanting to end a 20+ year friendship because of my friend cheats on his wife? Yes. No, you're not the asshole. Okay. My friend 39 male and I 38 female have known each other since our teenage years. We've had a variety of dynamics throughout the years, but recently I feel like I've outgrown him. He married a woman he says that he loves and is the love of his life. She's beautiful, smart, feminine, and fashionable. She's a trophy which he's always valued above all things else. Oh my god. Think performative male with mild homophobia. And you're friends with him? Okay. In 2025, I attended their wedding, and prior to attending, he had disclosed to me that he was putting away his childish and lustful behavior and being a womanizer. Yes, womanizer. Okay, whatever. He claimed that he has grown up, and I thought he was commendable. Until you fast forward to the summer when he and his friends have been having boy trips in my city to attend an event one weekend. He calls me up for brunch and tells me that I can't be judging or preaching and that I need to be one of the boys if I'm going to be going out with them. I agree and go along. Not only did he and his friends oogle, whatever the fuck that means, I feel like that means mingle. Okay, I'm gonna use mingle, okay? I mean, I did too. Every attractive woman in the establishment, but he even left his wedding band at home and pursued a really beautiful woman. Right. Brought her and her friends drinks, flirted, and not sure if they exchanged numbers. I just know his wife wouldn't approve of this conduct. According to him, he was honest when they were dating, but she told him that if they were going to be together seriously, that she needed to have monogamy and commitment, more or less. I didn't say anything to him about his behavior because I agreed to be one of the boys. Oh my god, I'm just one of the boys. Anyways, knowing the disregard he has for his union and the woman who gave him a child, I can't get down to this kind of behavior. This especially hit home with me because I was ethically non-monogamous in my last relationship and truly value honesty and consideration above all things. I would be an asshole to actively tell him I want to disclose our friendship. Should I just ignore him and let him stop communicating? He's not someone who I think I would learn from, gain insight, or consider changing just because I chose to hold him accountable. But I don't want that kind of man in my life because I don't want his karma rubbing off on me. Update, I blocked him in all communication. I unfriended his wife. I'm not confrontational. I've known him for 23 years. I met his wife a few years ago and had socialized with her maybe a total of 5 times. Very much knows the man he was before they got married and chose to despite that. There's a ton of people closer to both of them who know what kind of man he is. I'm definitely not going to blow up their lives. Sorry, folks. So what you could have did is you could have told the wife, blocked him, told the wife block her after you told her everything. And say, I'm not a part of this, I just wanted to let you know. Point blank period. You are the asshole in some way for not telling her, but you're not the asshole. If you know what I mean. Am I the asshole for refusing to stop talking to my best friend's ex? I want to start this with some backstory. I've known my best friend for over 9 years since high school, her ex-boyfriend for over 13 years since middle school. I was extremely close with her ex-boyfriend in middle school and high school. He was my best friend and he went on a date with my best friend at the time for 4 years. Me and my best friend he was dating at the time had a fallout and we all stopped talking because of it. Then they broke up. We hung out a few times until he started dating my current best friend. This is confusing me. You're using best friend twice. For your girl best friend and for your boy best friend. You're using best friend too many times. I would hang out with her weekly, but rarely see him. They had a rocky relationship that should really have been ended by either of them about 5 years. But it wasn't. I got to hear about it constantly. My best friend ended up cheating on him, and then they broke up. Okay, I can kind of see where you're going with this. Okay. Days after they broke up, she told me that he has secretly hated me for years and has said horrible things about me. Maybe I didn't believe her, or maybe I wanted to give him a second chance because of our history together. But I texted him asking him why he would feel that way about me, that I've never been anything but kind to him. He apologized and asked me for emotional support, saying that he needed a friend right now. God. Okay, oh my god. There's a lot going on. Come over and have dinner with me and my fiance over every once in a while. I was honest with my best friend about it, and she was not happy about that. She was just not happy at all about that. Excuse me of lying about how many times I hung out with him, basically acting like I was sneaking best friends trying to her ex. Told her I was not having any conversation with him about her, and that we didn't need to have those conversations because we had history of friendship and talked about it. She did not believe me and accused me of lying. She told me to block him. I said I wouldn't do that I wasn't going to talk to either of them about each other. I wanted to give him an opportunity to be meaningful and have a friendship with me, but I put the ball in his court, and I told her that he had made an effort for a while and then predictably got into another relationship and has been radio silent since then. Good for him. Clock that. Good for him. I found out that my best friend blocked me on everything because of this, and it has been devastating to say the least. Before she blocked me, she said that it felt like I was choosing him over her and punishing her for cheating on him, which it felt like she was projecting her emotions and insecurities onto me. I really did not want to lose either of them, and I ended up losing both of them. Oh shit. I know there are things I could have done differently, but I was really the asshole. I miss her so much, but I'm also so mad at her. Somebody said, how old are you? They're 26. There's like, you're the asshole and you're not the asshole. You are in between the asshole and not the asshole, because your friend did cheat on your other friend, which is the guy, her ex, but your ex-friend, your best friend's ex, which is your friend, had also talked shit about you for years behind your back, and you're still, you know what, I just think you don't need to be friends with any of them. Like, am I the asshole refusing to tell my best friend why I stopped talking to her after she keeps going after guys I like? Oh shit. I can feel Starbucks kicking in, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We might have to have an intermission break. I don't know. My best friend and I have been close for 6 years, but I feel like there's been a weird pattern for a while now. A while ago, I told her I was planning on going out with this guy. She immediately told me that she had done some terrible things with his ex-girlfriend that I won't repeat here because I don't want this post removed. So obviously I stopped talking to him. Then she started talking to him herself. Months later, she invited him to a party. I ignored it because whatever. But at that same party, I started talking to another guy and got excited because we were actually hitting it off. The second she noticed his attention shifting towards me, she completely switched focus onto him instead. They slept together days after. What annoyed me was afterwards she acted confused about why the first guy kept complimenting her and trying to talk to her that night, even though she had been talking to him for months and nearly invited him there herself. This isn't the first time that I felt this with competitive energy either. Last year I paid for a trip for us because I was going through a horrible breakup and needed to get out of the city. Once we got there, the entire trip revolved around a guy she liked. We spent probably 10 hours waiting for him to show up, changing our plans for him, and basically wasting our trip over him. At one point she pulled me aside because she was scared he'd like me more because I looked like his ex. After I basically stayed quiet because I didn't even want her thinking we were like competing. Oh, that's just so weird. That girl's jealous of you though. Oh my god. Later in the night, she left me at a hotel to go home with him. I didn't hear from her until the following afternoon. I got my own hotel room because I wanted space, because I never canceled her room and fly home. I made that clear for her. Everything was still paid for. Instead, she got her parents to buy her an expensive earlier flight home. And later I found out that she apparently been telling people I abandoned her on the trip, and she was scared alone, which made me look awful. Now after the latest situation, she's been asking why I've been distanced and why I wouldn't really talk to her anymore. And I really honestly haven't answered because I feel like she's already knows why I'm upset. I honestly feel like she wants me to bring it up first so that she can act blindsided again instead of outright acknowledging what she did to herself. Am I the asshole for refusing to explain why I pulled away from our friendship? And now, that girl is jealous of you. That girl wants to be you. That girl is insecure. Not the asshole, period. Point blank, period. How do we know? Oh, big fat. I'm the asshole for not wanting our friends to ever come back to our house after he gave literally everything we own. My husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him K, reached out saying that he's been scammed with an apartment rental and had nowhere to stay. At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful. So we ended up letting him stay for a full 20 days he asked for. During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never bought groceries, and multiple times he pretended that he was going to pay but forgot his wallet, or claimed that he could only use Apple Pay, not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat way more than his share. Once my husband and I shared half a pizza, and he ate the other half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly, and a few months later, we were planning a 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered to have him stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even wrote a Google Docs with instructions on the house, dog care, gym access, etc. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire: fruit, veggies, yogurt, etc. When we came back, everything was gone, and I mean anything. The entire fridge, freezer, pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco bottle of olive oil, condiments, rice, snacks, cheese, even my husband's supplements, protein, collagen, creatine. I said that wrong. I don't know if I said that wrong. He completely destroyed the ceramic pan. He consumed things that were usually lasted 6 months to 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan. Why are you making a big deal? I felt disrespected deeply. Now he keeps texting me, acting like nothing happened and wants to hang out. I told my husband I don't want him in our house ever again. My husband is saying I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice. But he completely taken advantage of and disrespected me and my husband. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to see this guy ever again and refusing to let him come back into our house? No. Oh, this is spicy, girl. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I'm going back on our agreement and I don't care if he cries about it? My husband and I are both 32 and I have been together since we were 19. Our entire relationship feels like it seems to blew up in my face, basically, and I can't tell if I'm overreacting. So we both wanted one child, and we planned this for years. We wanted everything to be perfect first: the home, the careers, the savings, the investments, the nest, the eggs, etc., etc., etc. Because we both knew from very early that once we had a kid, I would be staying full-time and raising our kid. His brother's life was unfortunately cut short by a daycare worker when he was just 5 months old back in 2017. So daycare wasn't an option, basically, and we need to make sure that our ducks were in a row so I could be a stay-at-home mom, full-time parent. Oh my god. 2 years ago, we were sitting on $500,000 in investments. Oh my god. A few nest eggs and different types of savings and bonds accounts. We bought a house. We even bought a damn boat. Everything we planned for fell into place. Finally, we started trying for a baby. Now we have a perfect 4-week-old baby. I have been out of work since I was 5 months pregnant due to the placenta abruption. But otherwise, everything went fine. She's perfectly healthy, was a good weight, and I bounced back from the delivery fairly quickly because of how much the support system my husband was. He did more than his fair share while still working full time, which is partially why I cannot tell if I am being dramatic or if it's the hormones or postpartum depression or whatever. Like, I am legitimately livid. So basically, earlier this afternoon, I get a phone call from my DHHS to go over health insurance options and whether or not the baby is eligible for state insurance based off our income. I had already given DHHS all of our info, social security cards, date of birth, etc., etc. When they called yesterday and was just waiting for all our info and assists to be pulled. Anyways, she calls and says we aren't eligible because our husband makes too much money and now we will need to be added to our private insurance. Absolutely no problem at all. I kind of feared that anyways, but then she handily mentions that my husband is making $10,920 monthly gross and that the cutoff for the state is $7,830 monthly gross. Well, here's the issue. For months, my husband has been telling me that he's only making $6,000 a month after taxes. So I get off the phone and I log into my husband's computer and in his banking account. And sure enough, his monthly take home was boarding around $8,500. He's transferring everything over $6,000 into an account I didn't even know existed. Ooh. So I call him out on it and he breaks down and tells me that he just wanted something that was only his. Oh shit. Keep in mind that all of my money has always gone into our joint account that he uses on a daily basis. Oh shit. Oh my god. So he is hiding money from me so that he can have his own money while plugging away at mine. After $4,000 he has been sitting in his account. $45,000 he has sitting in his account while telling me for the last week that he couldn't have steak for dinner because he's spending $38 on 2 steak is a waste of money. So I told him I am putting the baby daycare and going back to work because obviously I need to safeguard myself and he's hiding away money. Something feels off about it. I don't know. He's insistently crying about it. Above daycare trauma. But I truly just don't trust him financially anymore and I no longer feel secure with him. I said I changed my mind and I don't care if he cries about it. You're not the asshole. That is like fucking a lot of money that you're putting to your account without your wife knowing. And then you're going into her money that she's saving that she thinks that both of y'all are fucking saving together and you're putting $6,000 into one account. And what, $2,000 into the other? Bitch, what the fuck? I feel like he's trying to get like a lean way, so like if he needs to dip, he can dip. That's the only explanation that you would have $45,000 in your account, like literally. Okay, this one is a very long one, but it's okay. I'm texting my sister. Guys, I wasn't even recording. I've been reading this. Oh my god. Anyways, am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend when I'm married? Me, 26 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been married for 7 years and together for 11. We have always been happy with each other and I love my husband with everything in me, but recently he has been complaining about how I use too much blankets and he gets hot. I snuggle him too much, I use too many pillows, I get to bed too early or too late, it changes, and more stuff like that. So I promised him I would go to bed when he did. When I would use only one pillow and one blanket and I wouldn't cuddle with him anymore. He didn't think that was good enough. He's refusing to sleep in the same bed as me. He sleeps in our guest room while I'm sleeping alone. This has been going on for about 3 months and we haven't had 6 a single time. He's never complained about 6. He's been refusing. He tells me that if we aren't in the same bed, why would we have 6 and stuff like that. I have a high 6 drive, and so does he. Early into our marriage, we have been having 6. Oh my god, the word 6 is coming up way too much. It's coming up way too much. About 3 times a week, but it's not what I'm complaining about. I miss my husband ever since he started sleeping away, and he's barely spoke to me. He gets up at 6 a.m. every morning, leaves at 8 a.m., then gets back around 7 to 8. Job hours are 9 to 5. Oh, I don't know where he's going. I feel unwanted. So back to my point. Recently, my friend, 26 female, got divorced. Oh, wait. Is this going into some heated rivalry stuff? She couldn't afford her house, so I let her move in with me. I've known her since we both... Bro, what is up with these sentences? I've known her since we were both 2. Peter Peppo. What? Now she has her own room, and she's having the same problem as me. She feels lonely and unwanted. So we sleep in the same bed every night. We don't have 6. We just cuddle. Now sometimes I give her small kisses on the forehead, and she does the same to me. But my love language is touch, so I can't touch my husband. I need someone else to smooch with. Okay, someone else to smooch with. I've never touched her lips once. We've never done anything more than goodnight kisses on the cheek or forehead. We have been snuggling together for about 3 weeks now. My husband is pissed. He told me my whole homophobic family, and I kicked him out of our bedroom so that I can sleep with a girl. I just need advice and to know if I'm being an a-hole for snuggling with someone else. My husband is yelling at me almost every night now. He has thrown stuff, broken plates. Oh, fuck. I made a fancy dinner so we could talk about and catch up. He took the plate I made him and threw it on the ground, creating a big mess. Yes, he does pay the bills. My friend doesn't pay anything. She just is simply too depressed. My whole family hates me now. His family, he does. The only thing I have is my friend, and honestly, she's not enough. I feel unwanted, lost. My husband calls me a who doesn't know how to keep my hands out of women's pants. Oh shit. By the way, neither me or I are homophobic. Your husband's homophobic. Our families are religious and homophobic, so that's why they are so pissed at me. Your husband is homophobic. I need a shit. I need a shit. Not the asshole, but that's the last one for today, and I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break and edit this and make my other video, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.